Hollygrove Street Stories. Back at it again, special edition.
How y'all doing,
And we here with the ghetto slave, Mr. Organized Danger. Easy money in your area.
Pop on show.
What sound, fam?
Appreciate y'all having me on here, man.
Oh,
Tell some
Hollygrove
Street stories.
We had to get ghetto slave on this motherfucker, you heard me?
Yeah, man.
Y'all gotta get, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get all y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
Look, tell them boys where we at right now.
All right, we had chicken and watermelon, Jazz Daggery, you know what I'm saying, and a few other establishments up here, man. They're like,
And where we located at? Claiborne?
we 3400 Claiborne, man. We Uptown, man.
Claiborne and Washington. Claiborne and Washington.
Claiborne, Louisiana, Parkway.
Yeah. I always get them bitches mixed up, you heard me? All right, now even though this is Hollygrove Street Stories, your origins begin in another part of Uptown, right?
Yeah, man. A few parts of Uptown.
Before you land up further in Hollygrove, you know what I'm saying? Tell me about your life growing up in the 10th Ward, you know?
Man, 10 Wall was me really evolving, jumping off the porch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I really was from the 3rd Wall, so childhood we moved to the 10th Wall. You know what I'm saying? We moved to the 10th Wall maybe like 10 years old, and I did. That's where I really started to understand the streets and things of that nature when we moved around there.
What part of the 3rd Wall you were born in?
I was born on Jackson, man.
Oh, all right.
Like around Jackson, Josephine, all that. Jackson in the cell, Josephine in the cell. All that was the area growing up. You know?
So what part of the 10th Wall you were from?
The 10 Wall, I was from the whole 10 Wall. You know what I'm saying? So, I was around Swag when I was in the project. I was everywhere.
You still got family back there?
Yeah, we own property back there. So, we from the 10 Wall. I rep the 10 Wall when I do because we own property there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we still left. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. What streets was popping growing up back there?
Man, Shine Street, that was St. Thomas Street. They used to call St. Thomas Shine Street.
Yeah.
Right? So, it was like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
It looked like 2 in the evening on Shine Street. You know what I'm saying? Like St. Thomas used to pop. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Yeah, for real. Annunciation, we was on annunciation, bus stop coach, you feel me? They had the cut, they had the valley, they had BNS, they had Fiel, they had by Mink Stove. Yeah, the driveway.
Who were some of your partners back there coming up? You can remember it all?
Yeah, my dog, you know what I'm saying? My personal circle deal with me, Mickey Mouse, Stoop, Keyshawn, Sig. Yeah, man, like my personal partner. That was project days, like around Swagman days. It was like Ken, Peanut, Mac, Bolo, Busy, MC Will, you know what I'm saying? Like Drew, Snoop. Yeah, we was heavy, man. Like I got different areas of 10 Wall where I got different.
That big back there?
Yeah, they had different parts. You know what I'm saying? Because they got different sides of the project, but they still had around Swagman, which was around the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So that was the neighborhood in itself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what connects you to the 17th, you
17th, man. Me and Reg's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So me and Reg, we come
about Red Ham.
You know what I'm saying? Like we come from our mamas was best friends, so that made us brothers. You know what I'm saying? So we come from the same bed, everything. You feel? We slept in the same bed as kids.
When he was living in the Grove?
No, that was our 3rd Wall days. Me and him, he really originally was there. I'm older than him, right? So I remember when he came in.
You could tell by looking at both of you.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like our mom was plugged up in the 3rd Wall. You know what I'm saying? That's where they formed their bond and we started hanging at. So when his mama was pregnant with him, she was hanging with my mom. You know what I'm saying? So his mom passed away when we was like 13, 14. So his family moved back there.
To the Hollygrove.
The Hollygrove. We lost touch. And so we wound up bumping heads
Yeah.
Me and Reem plugged up through school because me and Reem went to St. Albans together.
Yeah, he told me that.
So me and Reem plugged up in school, and when we plugged up in school, Real recognized Real. He brought me to Hollygrove, and when he brought me to Hollygrove, I found Reg.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like so, and that's how I get to Hollygrove. So, yeah, and once I ran across Reg, that's my family. So I moved back in with them, and I've been back there ever since.
What year around this would you think this about?
That had to be like 95, 96.
95, that's it.
Had to be like 95.
And what streets y'all stopping on in the Grove?
Shit, Olive Branch.
Olive Branch?
Yeah,
I knew you were going to say it. I had to get it out your mouth,
Yeah.
nigga. I know.
Olive Branch, EBB, Conrad, you know, like all that, man. Hollygrove raised us, man. Hollygrove raised
Who were
us.
some of the big dogs you looked up to back then?
Shit, man. Back then, man.
Lot of
niggas. Skip and them was live back then. They was already live. Shout out to Skip and Ryan them. But they was already live back then. Ben was live back then. Head was live back then. Catron them was live back then. You know what I'm saying? It was old time.
How you met Skip like? How you like through Ring or what?
So I met Skip in the hood. You know, I jumped off the porch at Hollygrove. I started hustling in Hollygrove. So I jumped off the porch back there. So jumping off the porch, he already was who he was. You know what I'm saying? He was already live. I think the day I first met Skip, he knocked Quick out by the stove. Quick. He knocked Quick out by the stove. Him and Moose. That was him and Moose was running. Shout out to Moose. Moose was live. Terrence and them, Baby and them was live back then. Like, it was a lot of hustlers. Carlo.
So when y'all got on the rap shit, when y'all converted from the hustle shit to the rap the music like?
Me and Reg was already
spitting, right?
Rapping before that. Me and Reg was part of a childhood rap group called Rated PG. We was too young to be rated R, so we were rated PG. We was raised by a lot of parts of the city. So back then, our other cousin out of Selmore named Elvin, he used to write our raps back then. So that go back then. So we go back then. He used to write for us. So the process of him writing for us, all us split up. So I was writing how I was writing. Reg was writing how he was writing, and me and Reem plugged up what we plugged up at and started writing together. That's what me and Reem buying formed that too. So me and Reem started writing together.
So when did you and Reg start the Congo thing before the Ghetto Slave thing? Or was it the Ghetto Slave?
That was way before that.
Congo was before.
Congo was before that. Yeah, Ghetto Slave came later. Ghetto Slave was a part of. Skip got on. Skip wasn't rapping at that time. When me and Reg was doing nothing, Skip wasn't rapping with Congo.
Yeah.
So once he got on with you, he had the label Ghetto Slave.
Yeah.
So he wound up
sitting
down.
This is while UTP was growing.
This was while UTP was going on.
So he already had in his mind he was gonna branch off and start his own thing.
He already had his own label already ready.
Oh,
so by us running, I knew this. So the buzz we had already, I took that buzz and said, let's put that buzz with Ghetto Slave, and both of us are able to help each other grow to who we grew to.
And you was on that first mixtape before Katrina, huh? Yeah, I had it. Yeah. Reg, I saw that nigga on Edinburgh Street, and he had the disc. Yeah. And I had a little disc with my little group. Yeah. But his shit, y'all shit had like the actual print on y'all. Yeah. My shit was just a little burnt bootleg. Yeah.
No, but that's where we came from, though. We had grew to that point, though. That's where we had came from, though. That was us first plugging with Skip for that look. Because we was already hot in the hood. If you go back to the days like with the Strap Up, I don't know if you remember Strap Up Volume 1, Strap Up Volume 2, Anthrax.
No, I remember.
All that was mixtapes before Ghetto Slave. Like you had to really be. Yeah, shit, that was.
No, the Dream. Hakeem. Yeah, that is Hakeem, huh? Hakeem. Yeah, he told me about Anthrax.
Yeah, Anthrax. That was before. Yeah. See, that's what really put us on. Who actually learned how to start doing mixtapes? They put us on mixtapes. Yeah. Sheem and Reed. Yeah. Feel like they had Rico. Yeah. Feel like so once they left from Big Boy and South Coast, they took that game with how to make our own music and burn our own music, and we started making our own mixtape. So they made Strap Up Volume 1, Strap Up Volume 2, then we did Anthrax, then we did Anthrax. We did, we did Anthrax. Then after Anthrax, we did one more joint. Then that's when we switched over into the Ghetto Slave, and we did Ghetto Slave Volume 1. And when Ghetto Slave Volume 1 hit, Katrina hit as soon as we dropped it. So we never got a chance to really
blow off the line.
We've been on this whirlwind ever since, man. And it's crazy what today is, because it's the day after Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's the day after all this happened. You know what I'm saying? That's hell of a whirlwind, homie. Like, for real, like.
That's how it happened. It happened like that sometimes, you feel me? Harold felt like Katrina best chances of it. And then, like, as a group, but y'all went to Houston and got on some Scarface shit, yo.
Yeah, we did the My Home Is Volume 2 Scarface.
Yeah, right. So with that's a Scarface album, or that's just something Jay Prince put together?
That was the compilations that Rap A Lot would put together.
Yeah.
So that was Rap A Lot compilation, but on Rap A Lot compilation, they'll call them My Home Is Volume 2.
So was Scarface wasn't around? He wasn't around when y'all did it?
No.
Y'all didn't meet him?
Yeah, I met him at 7303. He came holler. He loved it.
Oh, okay.
I met him at 7303.
So I want to know how you felt the song. Was he feeling that?
Yeah, he loved it, right?
It was hard.
It was wild because we wasn't even on that. That wasn't even what we was on. We was going there to push another song. We want them to hear another song.
What the other song was?
My Life, My Party. It was one of Skip's favorite songs. It was My Life, My Party. But in the process of us doing that song was number 1 on the disc. We was making the next mixtape. So that song was number 1. We out here. So when it come on, but when we went to skip to number 2, he was like, no, go back to number 1. He like, nah, number 2. He like, no, go back to number 1. That's why you never know which one people gonna want.
That was on the first disc or the second disc? But yeah, it was a double disc, right?
What that? My home. No, that was.
Yeah, it was a double. I had that.
That was 2 or 1.
That was a double. The both of them. Yeah, My Home Is One was a double disc, and you had the My Home Is Two.
So we was on. I think we was on the first disc. We out here.
Yeah, that's snap.
Yeah, man. That's why you never know which one a person gonna like, man. That's the crazy part.
So you be back and forth from him here in Cali a lot. You know what I'm saying? How Cali been treating you, dude?
It's love, man. There's a lot of love out there. I've been out there really on my family time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I went through there, traveling, moving around, and I live grab you, man. I got a family, kids there, and everything now. You feel me? We got the family business on Crenshaw, Southern Taco. So whenever you through there, come slide through. Yeah,
you
man.
You love it, ain't no bullshit out there.
Nah, it's if you ain't part of the bullshit, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Right. So they, like most times, this for my people from home. If somebody from there come to you questioning you, and you know you ain't really about being questioned, like, you feel me? But they questioning you to see if you a part of what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So they ask you, say, homie, where you from? Tell them like, nah, I'm from New Orleans. When you tell me you from New Orleans, all right, you don't got nothing to do with what we got going on. Because if you from somewhere, they tripping.
They trying to make you pay drive or something.
No, if you from the hood you ain't supposed to be from, they gonna smoke
you. Got a business in this shit.
No, if you around there, you not supposed to be around there. You from another neighborhood. They gonna hurt you. You feel me? So if they asking you where you from, when you tell them you not from there, they gonna respect your mind. They ain't like they gonna force it on you.
Right.
That's why I respect their politics.
Yeah. So it's all love out there.
Yeah, I respect their culture. They still got structure. We lost our structure with Katrina. They still got their structure.
Yeah. I feel you. Tell me how you met Nipsey Hussle.
I was locked up when Nip first came. That's when I got hit by the feds. When Nip and them first came through here. So when they first came through here, I was locked up.
Oh, he came down here first before you even moved to Canada.
No, he came down here way back. He came down here like, I got hit in 2009, so he came down here in 2010.
Oh, all right.
That's when That's when we first plugged with him. You know what I'm saying? He came down on the tour with Game. And so when you come down and you trying to come fuck with the hood, and if you go holler at somebody like, I want to go to the hood, they going to bring you to us.
Right.
So they brought him to us, and we brought him in the hood, and that's when we first did the world stuff with him and shit. So they did the world stuff with him. E-Fly was living back then. Rest in peace, Ellis, man. E-Fly was living back then. So they came through, they did that. So the relationship been building. So when I just got out and I was home getting everything together, he came through here on the Victory Lap tour.
Right.
So I wound up meeting him. Me and him did meet on the run on the Victory Lap tour run. So we did get a chance to meet. Dope conversation. He inspired me. So a lot of the stuff you see me doing now, he kind of like motivated me because it was already coming, but our talk kind of motivated me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so he didn't live to see you open your business out there?
I was out there looking for him. I went out there looking for him. Both times I was looking for him, I was hollering like I went through the marathon still looking for him, but he was on this run with that, so I missed him. Man, I'm back and forth here still. And before I could touch him,
this shit happened.
And I'm trying to catch him because I just want him to point him in the right direction.
Real shit. How was his personality like?
He was real. You feel me? Like we chill, right? Because he know who I am, but he don't know. He didn't get to know me personally. Like you feel me? Like everybody else, he knew of me, but not personally. So to know me and him would have did some crazy stuff. That was the illest part when I met him because I started to research him because I wasn't really on him like that either, right? So when I researched him, he was doing a lot of stuff that I aspired to do. Right. Feel me? So long live Nip, man. Super respect, y'all. Super respect.
You know what I'm saying? So you mentioned jail time just a while ago. It's funny how that's one of my next questions because you mentioned it a couple times in your verse. One of your songs I heard, like, so you did a Joe's before. How old you was, like, man?
I had a hell of a run, man. I went from like 15 to 29, like straight, like just straight on. I mean, like getting it in on the street time, like you know what I'm saying. I got hit by the feds when I was 29. You know what I'm saying? So I gave them some time, and I'm just coming back from that. Like, so I've been home. I've been home a nice amount of years though to put some work in and get to this point.
Where they had you at?
I was in Oakdale. I was in the low. I was in Oakdale. I was in Oakdale. When I left Oakdale, they sent me back to the States. So I went to like Hunts, Cottonport. I did like 7 out of 10. I did 2 in the feds. Then I got out. Then I violated and went back and gave them the rest of my violation. Then I had to go to the state and get them their time. So when y'all heard the music slow down, that's why the music slowed down. That's why y'all ain't see me. That's where I was when Double O fully kicked all the way up and everything. I was in there.
So shit. That was the next question. Was you there for the beginning of the 0017 movie?
Yeah, that was the first thing. We recorded like the first 3 songs, and then I had to turn myself in on the violation. That was like 2011.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, who was the front runners of the 0017 movie? Like,
really like me, Phipps and Reem.
Yeah.
Me, Nesbitt, Phipps and Reem, like we sit in there and Izzo. We sit up in there and politic on some shit. I was proud of where it went when I got back though. Like that was dope. That was the vision. I ain't see it going that far. Yeah. But where they took that shit, crazy, yo.
And the bit became more of a moment like it did.
Yeah, hey, that was big, man. I was on the jokes, and somebody came up there with the tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a 0017?
00 tattoo, like. They're like, man, that what we is, man. I'm like, well, like, that what we is, like, you feel? I'm like, when I came back and saw what they did, it was crazy.
Was it supposed to be like a record label, or it was just a movement of niggas trying to get their own individual deals?
No, man. Personally, for me, it was Reem turn.
It was Reem what?
It was Reem turn.
Oh, all right.
It was Reem turn, like Reem, like. That's how y'all first heard me. Yeah. Reem, you know what I'm saying? So with Reem turn, but Reem the type of person that he gonna push everything. You know what I'm saying? So pushing him, wind up him pushing the whole hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was proud of him putting the hood on his back.
He had the youngest come up, and it looked like they really made more of a, successful, like, Jones with that. Jones went to Young Money, BTY was going to Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? So what was the plans for, like, Mo Streets, Gunna, Tricky, and Easy? Like, what was the plans for everybody else? Or you don't even, like...
See, that went over me. Double O transformed to what it transformed into. Shout out to everybody. Like, when you speak on it, you got to speak on everybody who made it who it was. I came back and saw what it was. When I came back, my first Double O show was at the U.S. Mint. That was at the old U.S. Mint on Frenchman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So where they took it to, commercial.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Was something else. So you gotta put respect on, like, Green, Nesbitt Phillips, Izzo, Criff, Mighty. Like, you gotta put it on people who, you know what I'm saying? That's the people who you gotta talk to, who can tell you the story. I won't hear the story. I joked for it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I come home to it.
You see me asking you, I'm trying to get the info out of somebody.
Mine stop at go check out Hollygrove ain't enough. You might catch me on the first 2 songs. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we waved a flag and they took it to where it was supposed to go to. You feel me? Like, shout out to them, man. Real shit.
So you stay busy on the social network side of things. The Organized Thinkers Network. Allow me to reintroduce myself. This might not be for everybody, but it might be for you. You know, with Herb, shout out to Herb.
Shout out to Herb, man.
So what's your vision for all these different projects and podcasts you got going on?
We working on, when you see Organized Thinker Network, it's actually a network. So I'm actually building a network. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go from myself and build back up. So sometimes when you start stuff off, you have to be the test dummy, basically. You know what I'm saying? So right now you may see me playing a lot of different positions and wearing a lot of different hats because I need a person to see what it looks like so I can, the person who that slot fuck can get in their slot and be who they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So we looking for the network. It's gonna be on Roku TV, Apple TV, all that type of stuff. So
looking for the network?
Yeah, the network is in the process of we putting the network together. So we're gonna have different shows and stuff on the streaming site. So you know what I'm saying, if you got content, let's sit down. You feel what I'm saying? Bring the content, we can get it on there. We're gonna put it together, man. We work. Organized Thinker Network.
Keep you motivated like that, you hear me?
Shit, man. Like, honestly, I'm manifesting a billion.
Huh?
I'm manifesting a billion.
Oh,
feel me? Like, I'm manifesting a billion.
That's a good enough reason, ain't it?
You feel me? Like, at that point, right? A lot of other stuff I manifested came so far, right?
Right.
I've seen everything so far, but the billion physically, right?
Yeah.
That means I got to put the work in.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah, man. Like, and the family. Like, I ain't, you know, like, I come from we was growing up, we was kids. We talk about Hollygrove and the streets. We was kids. We was adults when we was kids.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, so we been adults. So all we know is to get up and get it. You feel me? Like, you know, like all day for what? Like, when you get up, I know when you walk out the door, you trying to make a stop.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, that's what keeps me motivated, man.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah, man. Great.
Man, before we get out of here, I want to know if there will be another Ghetto Slaves album or a Congo album or just an Easy Money album. What we got coming, bro?
Ghetto Slave? Yeah. I'm working on it, y'all. Be patient. I'm working on it because that's getting all them back focused. Because as you can see, we're in front of Chicken and Watermelon. So Skip been focused on chicken.
Yeah.
As y'all can see, Skip and Ryan.
What's the other one?
Skip and Pop Belly. Yeah, Skip has been focused on, so he haven't been making music, I feel, because he's been more focused on this, right?
That nigga just dropped the song, nigga.
But I'm talking about focus on music, like this what we doing. You feel me? As how we was pushing Ghetto Slave like that. Like, he ain't on it like that, right? Green been pushing Double O, so y'all saw his effect of what he been doing. You feel me? Hammond been getting himself together and getting back ready for the run that we got. So me and him working on music right now.
Yeah. I said the car. What about the cargo album?
Yeah, it's stockpile. We got some music, so that's coming, right? Organized thinkers. We finally ready. We've been stockpiling music, so we got enough that it's time for us to start letting it go. So we're in the process of letting the music go.
Yeah.
It won't be on a lot of platforms, but it will be on Apple Music. It will be on Spotify. It'll be on them jukeboxes that you see in the restaurants and stuff, the touchscreen.
Oh, yeah?
It'll be on them. It'll be on the JP players in jail. So all my homies in jail, y'all can finally listen to the ghetto slave music, bringing it to the jails first. So we're going to be one of the first distribution companies and promotional companies and publishing and all that works jail. So y'all trying to get y'all music on the kiosk players and the JP players in jail, tap in like we own.
I didn't even know they had that shit.
Right. Yeah, we want somewhat different.
You must be doing good. I ain't been in that bit that long.
That's a good thing, man. You look in that night, you get your own headphone with your own tablet where you can go download music and you can listen to your music.
That's what's up.
So y'all know what's up. I mean, I told y'all I was coming, y'all.
Oh yeah.
It took me a minute.
Yeah.
But we coming. We in there, man.
Hollygrove street stories.
Yeah, man.
Easy money in the area.
Yeah,
you heard me?
man. Love, man.
It's an organized thing.
Appreciate y'all stopping through, man.
Man, we gonna speak next time when all of them together. You heard me?
Definitely, man. Definitely got it. Yeah, man. Gotta get all us on. Gotta have to sit down.
Been real kicking it with your homie. Chicken and watermelon signing out. You heard me? One.
I made straight A's. Afternoons I hit the block to get straight paid. Cause all I had to eat was them baked eggs. When you mix it with the water, look like baked bread. So I sold drugs, cause I know thugs that could get the shit cheaper than we